A few weeks had passed since Bramble's extremely unfortunate encounter with that strange human plant, and life in Pineshadow Forest had finally returned to normal, or so Bramble hoped. But animals talk, and in the forest they talk a lot. It all started with the squirrels. They chattered away in the treetops. There goes Bramble the dizzy bear. Then the foxes joined in. I heard he tried to race a pin cone and lost. Even the owls got involved, hooting, hoo-hoo. Someone tell that bear not to sniff campfires anymore. Bramble groaned. He regretted everything. He just wanted to forage for berries in peace, without being constantly reminded of that very bad morning. One brisk morning, while wandering near the edge of the forest, Bramble spotted a new group of campers setting up their tents. He planned to give them plenty of space. After all, mysterious human objects were now on his personal absolutely not list. But then he saw it, a familiar old backpack. Same color, same frayed straps, same little patch shaped like a frog. Bramble felt his fur stand on end. "Oh no," he muttered to himself. "Not again. Not ever again." He turned to leave, but stepped on a twig. Crack! The campers froze instantly. One whispered, "Did you hear that?" Another replied, "It's the bear, isn't it? The weird one the rangers told us about." Bramble blinked. What? Panicking, Bramble did the only thing that made sense to him in that moment. He dove headfirst into a nearby bush. Unfortunately, that bush was home to a very large family of quail. The bush exploded in a flurry of feathers, shrieks, and pure, unfiltered chaos. The campers screamed. Bramble screamed. The quail screamed. It was definitely not Bramble's best moment. All the noise attracted some unwanted attention, including from the same pair of hunters who had chased Bramble just weeks before. Tracks again. One whispered excitedly. "No, can't be," the other said, peering through his binoculars. "Not the clumsy one." Bramble sighed. He didn't want another chase. He needed to fix his reputation, not make it even worse. Thinking fast, or as fast as a very flustered bear was capable of thinking, Bramble lumbered out into the open clearing and sat down peacefully. No running, no stumbling, no chaos. Just one big bear doing absolutely nothing suspicious at all. The hunters blinked, confused. "I guess he's calm today." One of the campers even said, "He looks kinda wise." That was the first compliment Bramble had received in a whole month. The hunters slowly backed away. The campers started whispering amongst themselves, but they weren't scared. The quail glared at him from a safe distance, but no one ran, no one chased him, and most importantly, no one laughed. For Bramble, that was a huge victory. From that day forward, Bramble made a new rule for himself. Whenever in doubt, just sit down and look peaceful. And you know what? It worked surprisingly well. Campers respected his space. Hunters left him alone, and slowly, very slowly, the other animals stopped telling embarrassing stories about him. Well, most of them, anyway. The owls still brought it up sometimes, but owls were just like that. Bramble decided he could live with it. After all, even a bear with a slightly weird past could build a much wiser future. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to follow for more stories from Pineshadow Forest.